Hello and welcome to another Toy Terrain video. Today we're going to do an unboxing video of a new game, Nemesis. This is another Kickstarter game that we backed. We don't back that many Kickstarters, so it's kind of exciting for us when we get the box. So here we go. Nemesis, for those of you who don't know, is what's considered a semi-co-op game, meaning that the players all work together, but some of the players have independent goals that may or may not help the other players. It's a science fiction based game. It takes place on a spaceship where the spaceship is failing. You play as members of the crew, and the only problem is that the ship is being invaded by aliens. There we go. Ha! Oh, and such a beautiful cover. Here we have Kickstarter bonus content. We're going to get to that later because that's bonus stuff. Ah, look at this. One of the things about this game is that it has really cool artwork. Awaken Realms puts a lot of effort into their games, and they make a special effort to make the artwork really stand out. And the other thing that I'm very excited about with this game is the figurines. So we're going to have to see what those look like. You can see some of the artwork on the sides. And then here on the bottom. You can see what the game looks like when it's played. All right, let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So here's a really beautiful game manual. Basic rooms. So, but as I understand it, there are different rooms on the ship and their hex. These will all get punched out. We're going to use the instructions here to, you can see here, I'm going to lay this out. That's all the content in this game, and so we're going to use this to kind of identify the different pieces as we pull them out. So these are the room tiles. There's an intruder board and some engine parts, more rooms. Here's some of the player cards. And you can see one already has punched out for us. So you can see there's a player board for the mechanic. There's the captain. These are the different characters you can play as in the game. The scientist or the pilot. Here's the scout, or the soldier. Okay, so these are some of the different game pieces that these are intruder egg tokens. These are intruder tokens. You can see they go from very small to very large. I believe these are intruder carcass tokens. If you manage to kill the intruders, which are the aliens. Exploration tokens. And character corpse tokens. Oh yeah, these are your dead characters there. Oh dear. These, I believe, are doorways. Yes, those are 12 doors. Oh, and there's the space cat. And the space cat, I believe, is the turn marker. Here's the base game board, it looks like, that you then put your hexes onto. Look at this thing. Wow. This is cool. It's big. There you go. Wow, look at that. That is very cool. That is, I think, maybe a little big for the camera view. That is the full game board, and then you put your hexes on it, and on these different parts here and here and here for your different rooms. So every time you play, the game is a little different. So the ship's not always the same. Oh, and there's another version on the back. So you actually get two different versions of the ship, looks like. That's pretty cool. So a lot of different game options, it looks like, in terms of how it plays out. Now we get to the good stuff here. Look at this. Yes, here we go. Oh, here's a cool thing. I think this is a scanner. Certain cards only reveal things when you put them in the scanner, and then it gives you information. One of the things that we were very excited about for this game was the figurines. So for the different characters, you get a different figurine, and they're quite detailed. And we'll do some close-ups. This looks like it is the mechanic. Yep, he's wearing his welding hat. This is the pilot. This is the scientist. Here, this is the soldier. This is the finely detailed scout. She looks pretty deadly. Here's the captain. He looks really good. So there's the captain. So then, on top of that, you have the aliens, the intruders. They look really nasty. Oh, the smallest aliens are here. These are like the little alien spawn. Just, you know, cute little things right out of the egg, ready to chew on some human flesh. And then they get bigger. And then they get really big. Fun. I don't think you want to encounter those when you're playing the game. So here's little things for holding up, I believe, the doorways. Here's some very cool dice. Two red 6-sided die. And we have two black or smoky dark gray 10-sided die. These, as I understand it, are the attack dice. And these are what are called noise dice, which you use for determining how much noise you make when you move around the ship and how much you trigger the aliens or aggravate them. I guess they don't like noise. There were some other base tokens that look similar. These are just little clear discs. They are status markers. So, just a nice clear little thing I probably use on your player board to mark out your status. These are ammo and injury markers. Nice and useful. These, I believe you can put them on your characters to identify which color you are. Ah, the noise markers. So from what I understand of the game rules, You move around the ship and you have to roll for noise. And if you trigger noise with a marker like that, you then also instigate the invasion of more aliens. I think these are card holders. You put your cards in here. Very nice. And here are a couple more pieces, game pieces. These are malfunction markers. These are fire markers. Normally fire on a spaceship is considered a really bad thing, so I can't imagine actually having these would be something that you would look forward to in the game. Seems like there's a lot of potential for bad things to happen in this game. So let's see what else we have here. Oh, oh dear. So we thought those aliens were bad. Then they get worse. And then they get really bad. Well, if you survive that long, you get the alien queen. Oh dear. Here's all your playing cards, action cards. Action cards, objective cards, contamination cards, and intruder attack cards, and serious wound cards. So here's your intruder attack cards. Here's an example. Egg protection. Resolve an encounter for each character who is in the nest or is carrying an intruder egg. These look like they're maybe event cards. The right moment to strike. These are some small, here's an item cards. These are things that will be useful for your characters, I think, and that you want to collect to help you in fighting off the aliens. These may be character draft cards. They're character starting item cards, character quest item cards, and character draft cards. So lots of cards that you need to sort out and use as the game progresses. And that looks like the basic gist of the game. That's it for what's in the box. It's mostly, mostly your characters and your aliens, and your dice, and some other tokens. And just for fun, let's take a look at our bonus content, since this is a Kickstarter. And what do we have here? Oh, look at this. So we have some extra tokens. I heard about this. This is a card game called Etherfields. That's a different game. This is the Nemesis graphic novel comic book that tells the story of the game. Oh, look at this. This is their new game that they have just come out with on Kickstarter. I think the campaign just ended and they made millions of dollars. This is called Tainted Grail, and it's an art book for that. Kind of a teaser. And we get a little letter for our backers. So, there's one last little thing in here. Ooh, we get a cool little medallion. It's probably has to do with Tainted Grail. So there you go, folks. That is the basic gist of what's in the box of Nemesis. A lot of great artwork and a lot of creative energy went into making this game. So now that we've opened the box, we can't wait to actually read the instructions and learn how to play this and actually have a gaming session. And hopefully we won't get too slaughtered by the aliens. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and please check out our other videos at Toy Terrain, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching.